Let me tell you, this is one of the matches I've been looking forward to. You have Darian Cruz, who won the NCAA championships last year, who's a stud. He goes after everybody. He just had an amazing tournament last year, pulls off, and was Lehigh's 28th national team title. I mean, not team title, individual title. Gave him that 28th one. But Nick
Piccininni, it as a 4 seed, too.
Yeah. And I mean, he beat everyone that was out there. And then you have Nick Piccininni, Big 12 champion as a freshman, and also a 4-time New York State champion. All-American, took 4th last year. I mean, just had an amazing freshman campaign.
Let's get ready for some electricity. Cruz, he is your green wrestler. Piccininni in the red. Hometowns for Cruz, Allentown, Pennsylvania. His brother Randy was also an All-American at Lehigh. Piccininni from Ward Melville, a 4-time state champion. Mentioned it in the state of New York. Ward Melville on Long Island.
Two-time All-American, ranked 2nd in the country. You've got 1 versus 2 here on that number 1.
Piccininni, the Big 12 champion.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Can he finish here? He's got to come up. He's got to come up with that leg motion. Got to give motion. Oh, and he almost, oh!
Can he tilt? He'll get 2.
That was smart. Piccininni gets away with just giving up 2. He could have been very easily given up 4 or 5.
So Cruz with an early 2-0 advantage.
And it's a shame because Piccininni had a beautiful single leg up in the air and just got like almost a half cutback. It wasn't quite a cutback.
Piccininni trying to escape. They'll give him the point. He got it.
And he got it. That was good work on the edge. This is going to be an exciting match. I could feel it.
Nick, in college, what did you wrestle at?
150. Wrestled at 150. And I'll tell you right now, I couldn't make that weight right now. A long time ago. A lot of weight. I even cut a lot of weight back then.
But now, did you start as a freshman at 150?
I started at 142. I actually went down to 34 at the end of the season. Back then, there was no 50% rule. And went 42 and then 34. And then I wrestled at 42. And then my senior year, I went up to 150. It was different weight classes back then.
And we're watching the 125s right now. Darian Cruz, Lehigh, Nick Piccininni, Oklahoma State. Cruz has the 2-1 advantage. Inside of 50 seconds now.
Oh, nice pull. Nice knee pull there. Can Piccininni finish it? He's got to come up and he's got to stay. He's got to move with that leg. He can't stay still with that leg.
Kept trying to get the hips around.
He can come up with that. He can come up with that. Cruz, basically Cruz is trying to keep that ankle, get a stalemate. If Nick can sit underneath it when he gets in there and get him off the mat, he'd have a good shot. But he's doing what he has to do. I mean, he's getting in. He's penetrating on Cruz.
Still a 2-1 lead in favor of Lehigh's Darian Cruz. Final 15 seconds, opening period. Final seconds. It looks like that's the way we'll move into the second period. It'll be Cruz's choice.
Piccininni going down, get that other point tied up. He's got to get out in that 30 seconds. You know, he wants to keep conscious of riding time, so he's got to get out within 30 seconds. Even if he doesn't, he really needs a takedown to win this match regardless.
So Cruz on top. Cruz still has a grip. Now Piccininni trying to roll over to his feet and out of bounds before the escape. Got a senior versus a sophomore. Cruz a senior, Piccininni a sophomore.
You know, Piccininni wants to win it all this year, and this would be a great win for him on his resume.
Cruz again, NCAA champ last year. He went 5-0 at the NCAAs.
Oh, Piccininni stopped him. He's got the cradle, but he stopped him. He might get his pin right here if he can break that.
Trying to turn him.
Oh,
He'll get some
Piccininni
back points.
He gets the reversal. He's getting back points right now. Piccininni in a big spot.
Cruz trying to hold on for dear life.
Right now, Nick Piccininni needs to stay right where he is because he's still got that cradle locked up, Cruz.
1 minute to go.
Yes, and he breaks it. Unbelievable.
Let's see how many points he got out of it.
7-2, Piccininni up. And let me tell you something, Piccininni was in trouble right there. Cruz had that cradle locked up. He rolls through with it, and you're looking at a possible pin or 7-2 the other way.
Amazing. So a 7-2 advantage. What an impressive match. What an impressive turn of events.
Think about the talent level of Nick Piccininni. He took fourth last year. He's a sophomore. He's an All-American as a freshman. Comes in the All-Star match against the national champion, the returning reigning national champion, and he's up 7-2 going into the third period. I mean, Piccininni is a stud.
When you are one of the best, I don't care whether you are 14 years old, 18 years old, 22, there's never fear. You don't look at the other wrestler and go, this guy's better than me. You go, I want to beat you because people think you're better than me.
Yeah, and that's exactly the mindset that Piccininni takes into matches. He looks at his opponent. He says, I'm going to take you out because I want to be where you're at. And if I'm going to want to win the national championships, I got to beat national champions. And that's what he's doing right now. Great second period for Piccininni.
So Piccininni now up 7-2.
You know, at the level Piccininni's at right now, all he's got to do, really, Keith, is just be smart.
Not make a mistake.
Not make a mistake. Be smart. Continue to wrestle. Continue to push some action. Not take any big risks. And he could just basically, he could even chip away and get some more points in this situation because Cruz is going to open up now. He's going to allow himself to be open because he has to press the action. This is where Piccininni could even get more points out of this.
He's trying to ride out now, which has gone up to almost 30 seconds. – 7-2 advantage in the third period. 90 seconds to go.
Don't ever count Darian Cruz out, though.
No way.
Darian Cruz, he didn't become NCAA champion and beat some of the best guys in the country, you know, not being capable up until the last second of every single match beating you.
Sweet move by Cruz. He'll get two.
I mean, just like that.
It was on cue, Nick. So now 60 seconds. Cruz will let him go. That point isn't as important to him. Looks up, surveys the land. Let's see what Cruz can do.
Piccininni can use that really, really nice knee pull. He hits a nice knee pull to the right side. If he can get in there, he can eat up some seconds there with 40 seconds left in the match.
Piccininni up, 8-4. You could tell Cruz is trying to set him up.
Yeah, Cruz wants to come up with a big move right now. And I don't think that's the way to do this. I think he should have, with 45, 50 seconds left, should have tried to get that quick takedown rather than come up with a home run.
Which at this point he basically needs.
Absolutely.
20 seconds.
At 20 seconds left. Nick Piccininni, he's going to give up one. He's going to give up one.
So it's 8-5. Now 10 seconds.
Piccininni's got to be smart here. Looks like he's going to...
Just goes off the mat.
2 seconds left.
They move the clock back up to 5
They
now.
give him 5. They give him 5 seconds. This is going to be the biggest win of the night so far. Even though it's not an upset, it really is an upset. Piccininni pulls off a big win at 125 pounds. Unbelievable. Great match by Piccininni.
The sophomore from Oklahoma State upsets the senior from Lehigh, the NCAA champ, 8-5.